FreeMMOStation.com.
Hey, what's up, FreeMMOStation? Skyline Shore here, back with part 2 of our leveling our Undead. This is a review, or first impressions, I guess, of the new free trial that you can do for World of Warcraft. And yeah, the trial has been there forever, with certain limitations, but now there's less limitations than ever. We still have a cap at level 20, but also Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, Mists of Pandaria, and now we're finally getting a new expansion, Warlords of Draenor, and this time we're actually getting updates to the characters, to the graphics. And yeah, Cataclysm updated the graphics a little bit, but hopefully with this new expansion we're gonna get some more. So there's more reason to come and at least try World of Warcraft. And so this story, this Let's Play, is going on the adventure, trying to see if it's worth. Is this 1 to 20 worth it just for the experience alone of the 1 through 20? And we're going with the Undead because my personal experience shows that this is the best and most detailed story. Probably other than Blood Elf, but alright, so we went to the next town. As is in a lot of MMOs, and especially in World of Warcraft, we transfer from level zones. So we are in the next level zone. This is going to be the 5 through 10 level zone, and here the story is going to start really picking up. Alright, so we have to Reaping the Rippers. Okay, we got to go to Tirisfal Glades. We are in Tirisfal Glades, and we have to kill the farmers. Okay, so these guys, they don't want to give up their land to the Undead, but too bad. Because this is Undead territory now, and the humans have they have abandoned us, which is a tragedy in its own. And it's gonna really come to a head here with the story of Lilian Voss. She was in our last episode. Also, we have to loot these pumpkins for a special recipe concoction. Really should turn on auto loot. So we're just gonna kill farmers and we're gonna take pumpkins. So as you can see with the warrior, this is actually a new skill. The number 4 skill here, that's new. That is something that has been added recently. At least it wasn't in vanilla. So if you do play this game over again and you haven't played in a while, do know that there are new skills. Oh, looks like we got an aggro mob on here. So this skill makes leveling faster. It makes just killing waves and waves of monsters more intense, because every time you kill something, it's called Victory Rush for a reason, every time you kill something, you're able to use this ability. So these things are kind of kicking my butt. Just a little bit, guys. I do remember this zone being harder, like I would only be able to take on 1, maybe 2 at a time. But of course, WoW has been easier. Dramatically easier, I think. Still fun though, you can still push yourself and try to level as fast as you possibly can. And I think that's what makes WoW fun still, is that you can really set your own difficulty. Like me, I'm just kind of sitting here and fighting them all at once. So you could probably go fast, go through the quests, try to charge them. I mean, especially that's kind of like how they kind of want the warrior to be played. So we're gonna get these things so we can sell it later. Alright, let's get some pumpkins. I actually remember when I first played this game, getting pumpkins was actually like a really scary task. I played an Undead Rogue, so I'd stealth into the pumpkins and just pray that nobody aggroed onto me. It was good times, good times. And playing this over again, definitely a nostalgia trip. Okay, got more. So we are gonna do, let's see, Ever So Lonely. We need Vile Fin captured. Oh, this quest was actually really interesting. This was added, I think Wrath of the Lich King, I believe. So this quest, actually I'm really excited to do that. That's just over here by the shore. There's a beach over here. If you could call it a beach, it's definitely not scenic like a beach. Somebody wants a pet murloc, so we have to go and capture a pet murloc for him. Alright, so how many? We've killed a lot of these guys, so this is getting a little bit grindy. Let's be honest. Let's go get that murloc, dude. After we turn in these, we'll be high enough level to access probably, I think, the next set, which is where we go over here, and we're gonna have to kill these warriors. So how about I skip to that section, and let's go do that. Actually, before I do that, we gotta go get this murloc pet. I teased you guys about it. It's actually a really cool quest. It's really funny. Let's go do it. Alright, so let's click on it. Oh my god, quest text. Can't stand this. Use this leash on one of the murlocs. Alright, so we gotta go check out our inventory. We probably got a leash. There it is, murloc leash. I'll put it on number 5. Let's go find a murloc. This guy? Puddle jumper? Alright, let's go get this puddle jumper. Invalid target. Oh no, I did the wrong one. I don't think I could do it on a puddle jumper. It might have to be just a normal murloc. Let's actually read the quest text again. Why is he running? Oh yeah, that's right. Some mobs run away when you get them half health. Cute. Oh, you gotta get him low, like Pokemon. And got him. There we go. All right, so we gotta bring him back. We got a little murloc pet. We're gonna give him to our friend. Let's see, this zone is some of my favorite. I think my favorite zone is right here. It's called the Skittering Dark. I love it. I love it. All right, so we have, where is he? Number 3? All right. Okay, I'll just run into this. Let's not run into any decrepit hounds. Man, when I used to play this game, monsters were so scary. So scary. I wonder if it's like that in the higher level zones now. Because the leveling experience has been really streamlined. You go through it so much faster. But it's still cool that they're taking away a lot of the trash quests. Like, okay, we have to kill 10 farmers slain. There used to be a lot more of those kind of quests. But now it's kind of like you just do this one, then you do the one after that. You know, you only have one of each kind. So we have a killing quest, we have a gathering quest, and then we have a unique miscellaneous kind of quest. Before, there was a lot more. So let's see, can we actually check? There we go. I believe he's upstairs, so let's go upstairs to this guy. Should be in here, right? I think so. I don't want to be mistaken. Should be up here in our room. There we go.
And you
Alright, so there, we gave it to him. Now he's got a little pet.
Hello.
Awesome. Fantastic. Now, I'm going to go do these other quests. I'm going to finish these up, and I'll meet back with you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so I just did those quests. I had to kill a couple of farmers, reclaim the land, but it being World of Warcraft, there is no dynamic event like that. You don't actually reclaim the land, the enemies just respawn, let's be real. And so I got the pumpkins, and now I have created a laced pumpkin. And so here is a captured Scarlet Zealot. Scarlet Zealots, they're part of this faction that really hate the undead, and they want to eradicate the undead so that they can reclaim the lands for the humans, okay? So this quest has been changed a little bit. He used to be captive inside an inn, like a basement of the inn, and you'd give him the pumpkin. This is one of my favorite quests. And I'm so glad that I get to experience it again. It's a little bit different. It's in a different location. He's out in the public here for everyone to see. And I really hope it's as morbid as it used to be. All right, so let's go. Feed him the pumpkin. Johan's experiment. Oh, no. Okay, so he's actually hungry. He thinks that we are feeding him, you know. But, it's actually an experiment. So let's see what happens. Alright, we turn him undead. He's rotting away from the inside out. And is that... Oh, there it is. He breaks in half. Oh, morbid. Absolutely morbid. So we find out that the experiment didn't quite go as well, or planned as well as it should have been, but whatever. That's what science is for. So let's go talk to Gordo. This should be a really fun quest too. Gordo's task. Oh my gosh, this quest. Okay, so we have to collect gloomweed, right? I'm not gonna do this quest on the camera, but actually, the thing is that the quest, he was told to get doomweed. So literally, this is a trash quest. We go and collect 3 gloomweeds. And then we turn it in, and then the guy's like, oh no, I told him to get doomweed. It's silly. It's absolutely silly. If it is the same as that used to be. But we're gonna go do the 10 Scarlet Warriors slain. We're gonna kill these Scarlet Warriors, and this should set us up for a new quest line, or potentially it'll just sort of happen as we get the 10. I think, okay, so I remember the quest. You would have kill 10 Scarlet Warriors, then you'd have collect like 10 rings from the Scarlet Warriors. I think they changed around some quests, but anyways, we're just gonna go kill 10 Scarlet Warriors, and here we go. Here's a Scarlet Warrior, and we're gonna move up into their territory here real soon. They have a base of operations really close, so I'm gonna do some dazzling moves here. Doesn't really mean anything. I don't know, I just have a habit of spinning around from PvPing a lot. Also, if you don't play MMOs the way that I am, oh, okay, so there's the quest. Okay, so we got a new quest activated, a Scarlet Letter. Haha. Find prisoner in Scarlet Palisade. There we go. That's the quest that I was looking for. Apparently, they have a prisoner. We have to go and get her out of there. My inventory is really full. That's one thing I remember from a long time ago. you don't get a lot of bag space to begin with. So let's kill some warriors. I really don't think I need to try to kill them. I think it's just gonna happen as I make my way up to the palisade. So yeah, if you play just stand still, or if you use your mouse to click these buttons, that's extremely inefficient. I'm not saying you can't play that way. Like if you have some sort of physical limitation stopping you from playing, I guess I would call it the correct way, then I guess, you know, that's power to you. But probably the best and most efficient way to play is the way I'm playing right now. You move your camera like this. You never use W or E. You never use these. You don't need to, because you can just strafe yourself like this. And your buttons, don't use 1 through 10. There's no need for that. Assign keys like Q, E, R, F. Assign them to that. It's not realistic for your hand to be reaching over to reach the 0. It's ridiculous. I think the only time I would say that clicking is totally fine would be like if you have like your buttons right around your character, because you can move your hotkeys and move your buttons around your character. All right, so we are coming up to a bunch of Scarlet Warriors, and we are just gonna be rushing all of these guys, doing lots of damage. Let's looks like a Scarlet Warrior is actually phased into the building right there. That's cute. So we're gonna be aggroing a bunch of people, which is good, because the more damage we take, the more fuel we have, the more rage we have to do more damage. We're not gonna worry about looting. And we're not even gonna worry about health, I think. I don't know, we're really, really tanky. If anything, I could just stop and cannibalize, which is a racial for the undead, which I think is really good, honestly. It gives you increased health regen if you eat a humanoid corpse. There we go, so let's go ahead, let's cannibalize real quick. Get a super amount of regen. And we're good to go. We could eat food, but why eat food when you can cannibalize? So let's rush, do some abilities. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the warrior right now. I'm glad that they added abilities, and I can't wait to see more as we get into Death Knell, the next town. Oh, a little flavor text. That's cute. So guys, what was your experience leveling up in World of Warcraft? If you actually go to the World of Warcraft or www.reddit.com/r/wow, you can find a really cool piece that somebody is creating. It's sort of like a blog of sorts. It's a nostalgia blog talking about the Vanilla WoW experience. I played Vanilla WoW. I played every expansion so far, except for all of them, pretty much. Okay, I did play during Cataclysm, but I did not play endgame Cataclysm content. And then right now we are on Pandora, Missa Pandaria, and then Warlords of Draenor is coming out. So lots of expansions, and I can't really say that it's worth it. $14 a month plus you're paying for these expansions. I mean, it's a lot of money, really, when I have Guild Wars, which is giving constant free updates, and they constantly are having the game on sale for 50% off. No sub fee. It's a fantastic game. So I don't know. I do want to play a WoW-ish game where there's lots of people playing. It's super popular. I know WildStar is out. But then again, also Arcade is looking pretty good, which I think is awesome that it's going to be free to play. So hopefully you guys are really excited for Arcade. I think it's very similar to WoW, except it's just like sandbox. Control schemes and everything are very similar. But anyways, let's get back into the WoW. Okay, we just slaughtered a bunch of people, and now we found Lilian Voss. Lilian Voss was the prisoner. Alright, so this is going to trigger a cutscene, and this is going to show off the cinematics of World of Warcraft. I'm here to rescue you. She still quite doesn't think she's undead, but we got to tell her, Lilian, you're like me, you're forsaken. And her father. Who could her father be? Why would her father rescue her?
Embrace the
now watch. Wow. That's harsh, right? So, you know that her dad was a high priest. Oh no, this poor girl. But I mean, really, every undead is going through a similar thing. It's so tragic. Damn. Well, we find out that Lilian Voss is actually an incredibly powerful entity. She's claiming that she's not a Scourge, though the undead aren't Scourge. So we're gonna leave her now. We're gonna go report the findings. And as a player, I mean, we're experiencing this stuff kind of too. Like, you know, we're undead, we used to be human. It's a cool little story. It's really more interesting seeing other people's stories though. Because as a player, you know, we're just playing a game, we're a character. We don't really have a past, which I really like about World of Warcraft. Every character really doesn't have a past. Except if you play Death Knight. That's really interesting. Death Knight's story is definitely interesting. It's not racial though, it's class. Hero class. But anyway, so we see that Lilian Voss, her story is really cool, and I haven't played enough to know if she actually comes back later on, if her story intertwines. So if you guys do play the game more and more in like your like end game, does she have actually like a pivotal role in the story, leveling on or later, maybe even end game? I don't know, that'd be cool. But it was interesting to play through that story here. It was pretty cool. So next we are gonna go into Death Knell. This is gonna be like level 10ish. We're gonna be doing level 10ish quests, and for the most part they're all very usual, to be honest. It's really more around level 15 to 20. That's when everything gets really climactic. So next episode we're gonna be skipping ahead. We're gonna be doing that. That's where pretty much since Cataclysm a whole slew of new things have happened. So really, all this stuff has been very usual. This is what World of Warcraft is, and these videos have been probably informal for people who have not really played World of Warcraft, but these next ones are going to be for people who maybe played vanilla and haven't played in a while. Since Cataclysm, some really epic things have happened for the level 15 to 20 quests. It's extremely cinematic. I'm gonna kill this dog, and I'm gonna get started on this content for you guys, and we're gonna have fun. So definitely check in later. Thanks for watching. I'm Skyline Shore of FreeMMOStation. See ya.